Polluted Thoughts Podcast, real talk with real people. I'm your host, Colin Garrett.
3, 2, 1.
Polluted Thoughts Podcast live, polluting the airways once again with the one and only Chon. Supposedly a big fan of the podcast.
Big fan of the podcast.
We're excited to have you on.
Man, it's been a long time coming. Bro.
Long time in the making for sure. Right down the road, I'm pretty sure, right? You live in Fitch?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Yo, that lift was like $30.
Really? You got a lift here?
Hell yeah, bro. I'm gonna try.
We could have grabbed you.
Huh?
We could have grabbed
bro,
you.
yeah. Next time, let us know, bro. We'll scoop you.
Well, next time. Yeah, no, for sure. Next time. I was just like, it'd be like fucked up if I was like, yo, bro, can you pick me up?
It wouldn't have been the first time.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the
bro.
first
Yeah,
time. We've scooped people before.
Fair
It's
enough.
happened before, for sure.
Fair enough.
We've scooped Fendi pretty much every time he's came on the podcast, except for like once.
Sick.
But you're coming off of a couple different recent releases.
Yeah, man. Couple music videos, new EP. You know what I'm saying? I got, just trying to be as consistent as possible, man. You can't let the pressure, just gotta keep going. Man.
Yeah, of course. I mean, the consistency only makes the music better.
Exactly, man. I'm a big fan of consistency, but I always like to try to tell people, like, yo, bro, not everything that you make has to come out.
Perfect.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
100%.
Like you really gotta, like, quality control is so important, man. I feel like, I don't know, like, there was a lot of songs. This EP is only 4 songs, right? And there's probably like 6 or 7 to 8 or 9 that were originally supposed to be on it that got cut because I was like, no, it's just not
They didn't make the cut.
meshing well. Yeah, they just didn't make the cut. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. Everybody has songs, you know what I mean?
Course,
Like, I'm sure,
of
like,
course.
do you think about, like, Drake and, like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Everybody, from
how
A to
popular,
Z.
like the leak culture right now
Yeah,
is fucking
true.
crazy. They'll get their hands on those songs eventually, I'm sure,
Right, yeah,
True.
through like unreleased leaks and shit like that.
Yeah, no, if you just put in parentheses like unreleased, people eat that shit up.
For
man.
real. Yeah,
Like-
that could be garbage.
Yeah.
And people are like, what?
Yeah,
You're
not supposed to have
I feel like
this.
people are just more inclined to click on something like that because they think they're like getting like
Right.
an exclusive. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So yeah, man. But yeah, the EP is titled "Fight or Flight." Is out everywhere.
Hey.
And
know
that's
what I'm
also
saying?
the name of the single for the video,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Video by Ray.
Produced by the one and only Rayymond.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
of course. Nah, dude,
That kid is incredible.
Dude, we gotta get him back on here.
Hell yeah.
crazy,
Hell yeah.
man. Hell yeah, man. I'd love to watch another fucking Ray episode.
Dude, Ray, he's so soft-spoken, but he's articulate with the way he speaks. It was smooth. It was like jazz, you know what I mean?
Butter to the ears, yeah.
You know?
It was like jazz.
It
It was like
you know,
smooth bass over like
yeah.
a swingy drum.
Yeah.
pattern, bro. It was
He's
crazy.
very soft-spoken, but he's has no ego at all about
Dude, I
like
love Ray,
anything.
man.
It's incredible because the stuff that he does is fucking incredible.
Yeah,
It's like
I know.
those shots of
It's
Fitchburg.
nuts.
Have you seen those?
Yeah, of course.
Those still, oh my god, those still shots of just like we went around Fitchburg and just got still shots at nighttime
Fire.
of like various different spots, and it's like every spot you see, you're like, oh, fucking, I know that spot. I
Ooh,
fucking
that's
drive
rough.
by that spot all the time. Bro. Like, you know what I mean? It was beautiful.
So man, I shot a lot of videos in my day, and I'm like, damn, dude, like everybody take like I feel like every like cool looking spot in Fitchburg, somebody used it for a video. already.
Yeah. And Ray just keeps
Yeah,
finding them.
he just keeps finding them. Like, bro, come on.
What's it? Because like, so we had Ray on. I don't think we've had anybody who's done a video with Ray other than Fendi. But we didn't really
Right.
talk to him about like what's it like working with Ray.
I mean, Ray is just like he's super open. I mean, like I've done some wild looking videos.
I was gonna say,
with Ray.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like me and Lothar. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lothar. But
yeah. He's got to get on here too.
hell yeah, man.
Fuck yeah. We've been like meaning to get him on and shit. I was supposed to buy Pokemon cards from him. I never got back to him. Like, I gotta hit him back up. I'm like dead
Dude,
straight.
if you don't hop on those cards, I will, so.
Right?
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
man. I'll set that up. But yeah, man. Working with Ray, man. Like sometimes, like I feel like the best videos that we've made, because I made a lot of videos with Ray.
Mhm.
But I feel like the best ones that we made were the spontaneous ones where we would like just kind of pick a location, go out there with the camera, and just kind of bounce ideas off of each other. Like, yo, you know what you should do? It's usually Ray who's telling me, yo, you know what you should do? and then we shoot it and it comes out looking great. Or I'm like, yo, like I have this like wild idea. Like there's this song called Cross the Bridge that me and Lothar made and Ray did the video. And we went to the Zen Den, actually, and we shot it on the green screen. We put the couch on the green screen. And then Merrick has this, like, old, like a vintage, like, TV thing. And it just, like, played static. So we shot just, like, green screen. And, like, it was, like, us on the couch watching ourselves on the I don't know. It was fucked, man.
That's wild.
It was crazy, man. Ray pulled it off somehow, man. It looks great.
Right, yeah, and it's cool to be able to see the way it progresses, too. Like, over time, the style develops and changes in different ways.
It is cool.
Wicked cool.
It's just cool to see, man. I love when Ray posts something new on Instagram, man. It makes me
my god, it's so cool,
shit.
bro.
Well, to bring it to you, when you're going through and you're making a song, what makes you think, like, this is the one I want to make a video
Well,
out
yeah,
of?
I would say, especially Ray too.
You know, usually it really is, like, as simple as, like, sitting down, closing my eyes, listening to the song and being like, what do I see? You know what I mean? The song has to be visual. Like, you can't just, like, make a music video to some throwaway and have it be, you know what I mean? I feel like it's just a feeling, you know if you know.
100%.
You know what I mean?
And is it like you know if you know, or is it like you feel out the room and see other people's reactions to it as well?
I don't care about
Fuck
it.
those people. Yeah, hell yeah, man.
It's not
No,
at the end of the day, man.
so unique, bro.
Honestly,
These people
different.
probably
Very
wouldn't be able to give you accurate pointers, you know?
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. No, I don't know. Not that I don't. I always listen to what people have to say, but at the end of the day, man, it's not made for them.
100%.
I mean, it is, but the reason why I made it is not with them in mind. You know?
No, 100%. Yeah, because if you're just making everything for other people all the time, like, what's the point of fucking making it? It's
exactly. I feel like
and
I could get into it, but if you're looking for self-validation with music, bro, stop doing music.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Art first, everything else second.
I like that.
To touch on that a little bit, like what made you first start making music, or like even rapping to that extent?
I made music for as long as I can remember, man. Between middle school, me and Lothar doing bands and whatnot, and 8th grade, like making like joking rap music, and I would just pass out CDs, you know, like printed, like pressed CDs, like.
Word.
And freshman year is like when I like started like releasing music on SoundCloud, because that's when SoundCloud got big, like 2016 or whatever, and then it just got more and more serious, man. Like meeting other local or hearing other local people and connecting with producers like Ergo, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
oh yeah,
you know, but it just got like progressively more and more, I don't want to say serious, but like I took it more serious, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just like, here we are.
Right.
You know,
you
so
didn't ask
later.
too many questions along the way, and next thing you know.
Yeah, man.
What's like your creative process? Like when you hear a song or like what do you start with? Let's put it that way. Like if you're building a track, what do you start with?
Well, I feel like it's different a lot, man. Sometimes like I'll just like free write, and I'm like, you know, because I have a lot of time to just sit and think, man. You know, so like if I like come up with some sort of lyric, I'll jot that down, and then I'll go beat looking, or I'll hit up some producers, you know what I'm saying, and get some beats and try to fit it into the context. But like I'm not gonna force anything. If it doesn't sound good, it's not.
Right.
You know what I mean? But sometimes it is the beat first. Sometimes it's just free writing, and other times it's just kind of bullshit, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like just chilling with friends and just kind of shooting the shit, and then all of a sudden, like I said earlier, man, I feel like some of the best stuff is when it's made spontaneously.
Right.
Like you get a feeling in a room, and you're like,
right time and place.
Yeah,
kind of
exactly.
Thing. That's
man.
what we were talking a lot about with Merrick. It's like opportunity lies, and like what's the saying with the luck too? It's like it's the combination of preparation and opportunity kind of thing.
Right.
And it's like a little bit of that, but it's also like, you know, just the opportunity spot, right place, right time, right people. You know,
Totally.
The mics are in front of you,
You're in the right
just the
mindset.
vibes, and exactly. I feel
Right.
like a lot of
It's gotta
times
be
you
a
can
perfect storm, man. Like I said,
yeah.
man, if you know, like you'll know. You know,
Right.
if it feels forced, it is forced. You know,
Yeah.
if you have to ask yourself, like, is this right? Then it's probably not right.
Right.
I feel you.
You know what I mean?
I feel like a lot of times though you can get together and it's just like we're not really feeling it. You know what I mean? But then like when you are feeling it, like, and everyone's like, yo, let's fucking write some shit right now.
Or like,
Let's
yeah,
do some
man.
shit.
And
That's,
here's
like,
the thing:
best.
like, I love making music by myself just as much as I love making it with my friends, man. Like, because like, you know, there's been some situations where I'm in a group of, you know, I'm in a room with a group of people, and I have an idea that I think is really good, and then it gets shut down, and then I end up doing that idea. It comes out
the way
amazing.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, fuck yo, man, I told you. You know what I'm saying? But nah, bro. I mean, it's just a matter of feeling, man.
Right, and trusting yourself, right?
Yeah, that's what music is, right? That's what good art does. It makes you feel something. And if
Right.
it doesn't, then it's not. You know?
Yeah, right. And honestly, some of my favorite music is the music that makes you feel shitty. You know what I mean?
Right?
Like you listen to it, it makes you angry, it makes you sad, it makes you have some sort of emotional response.
Even if it makes
to
you laugh, dude.
Right.
Like I can
Yeah.
appreciate a bad song if it made me laugh.
100%.
Or like even like just a lyric in the song that makes
You're
you
like,
laugh,
it takes you out of it a little bit. Like,
you're like, bro, did he just say?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Me and my boy went to the casino last night. Actually, we were listening to a couple of songs. Really, bro? I hit $375 last night. I was up $375, and
Hell
I
yeah, man.
bounced.
I'm about to
That's
get
a
a
good
fucking.
move.
I'm about to get a hooker. You know what I'm saying?
Where you going, Foxwoods?
Hell yeah, man. I'm going to
Foxwoods.
Foxwoods.
Yeah.
Nah, my little sister has a cheer competition, but I'm gonna do some day drinking.
Word.
That's the plan.
Yeah, hell yeah. Dude, you gotta hit those roulette tables, man.
Fuck that,
Throw
man.
25 on black for me. That's what I was riding.
Is that where you were making your money?
Bro, check it out. It's a roller coaster every time you go. And if you throw your bets on like logistical 50-50s, they aren't actual 50-50s, you know what I mean? Red or black, high or low, even or odd.
Right,
Bro,
right.
I
You
don't
know
even know
what
how
I
to
mean?
gamble, bro. I'm just gonna fuck around.
You don't gotta know how to gamble to play roulette, man. You just throw your money in and pray. Like, you know what I'm
Pray.
saying?
Yeah,
But it's like, you know, if there's 3 blacks in a row, you're like, all right, let me throw my money on red. You know what I mean?
Straight
Shit,
up.
it's been 3 blacks in a row.
No, facts. No, that's a good point.
And it was like 4 reds in a row as I was getting ready to leave.
Wow.
And I was like,
There we go.
all right, let's run it. And I was already up. I was just fucking around on roulette with $25 bets, and I had like got to come up 200. And then I threw down $25 at the end of the night, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna stay up $200. Like, you know, I'm gonna play it safe. And I threw in 25 and put it on black, and it didn't hit. And I was like, it has to be fucking black this next time. So I put $100 in and put
you're
$100
bugging, man. That's how
down
they
on
get you,
black.
bro.
It didn't hit. So then I was like, well, it has to be black this time. I put $100 in, it hits.
It's just reverse psychology, man.
Well, I was also
Well, it
thinking
goes to
like,
show you could like fucking fail time and time again.
Yeah.
And if you set your risk up right, bro, you hit that one time and you just.
it was the
double
kind of
it.
idea
no
I was.
risk, no reward.
I was
Yeah.
already up like $200, so I was thinking like, I put this second 100 in, and I'm risking $20 for a night out. You know what I mean? I would have lost $20. I still had the $100 I came with. I was like, I'm good with that. Plus, I already ate off the profits that I got and everything. I was like, I'm riding black. I looked at Mario. I said, let's ride. And I threw the $100 in, hits black. I was like, let's ride. I hit black again for 100, and I was like, let's fucking ride, bro, one last time. Because I was thinking like, now I'm back to where I am. You know what I mean? I'm back up $200.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, I'll just throw down. You know, if I throw down $100, I'll be back to where I am at the 200. So I bet the last $100, and I hit, and my ticket was for $400, and I pressed the cash out button.
Bet.
Got out of
we're
there.
in.
Started with $125, left for $500.
Nah, brother. This weekend is about to be.
Big winner.
We'll see, man. I can't even fucking win $1 off a scratch ticket. We'll fucking see.
Don't waste your time with the slots, man. I'm telling you, man. I don't. The
Well,
slot
aren't there people?
machines-
There's like they call them like I don't know, stalkers of some kind, where they'll like watch to see like if you almost get it like
Oh my
3
God,
times.
bro.
They'll
There's
wait
so-
for you to get like.
There was a
sick
guy
of
like
it.
that on the roulette table. He kept like coming over and just like peeking what was going on. It was like not even like the regular roulette table with the chips like that we were playing on. It was like the fucking. And it wasn't even the automated one. There's like an automated one with the screen, and there's like somebody doing it in front of you kind of thing. It wasn't even that one. It was the fucking like machine like thing where it pops it up and just spins it around, and everyone sits around the machine and places their bets on the machine. And like he kept coming over. See, I told you. And like talking to his boy, like I told you 3, and then just like walk away. And then he come back like 5 minutes later, like I told you.
You're like, bro, shut the fuck up.
Sit
bro.
down and fucking
Up,
bet.
fuck,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Dude,
Well,
yeah.
yo, tell us a little bit what's coming up. You know, you
Yeah,
just
hell
dropped
yeah.
this 4-song EP.
We're not done with the rollout of the EP yet, man. I still got some videos. Shout out to Lothar, man. You know what I mean? We've been.
Because he's been shooting videos.
Hell yeah, man. We're getting back into it now. If he sees this, man, he better be editing my video. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if it's not done, no, I'm playing. Yeah, man. A couple more videos. I got a song with Mole that I think I'm gonna drop
Nice,
pretty
fire.
soon. I'm not gonna talk about it too much on here. I'll show you guys after though. It's fine.
Oh,
But yeah, you know what I mean. Like just a couple miscellaneous things. Like I said, just try to be consistent. I got a few things lined up, but you know, all good things. I'm excited.
Hell yeah!
I'm excited for you, man. We gotta make some music.
Frank, yeah, dude, let's do it.
Frank is a good producer.
Really?
He keeps it under the wraps.
I know you're a producer. I don't think I've ever heard.
He's produced some of our songs. He's produced one with Fendi and a couple other ones most of the singles that I have on SoundCloud are produced by Frank for the most part.
Yeah, we dabbled a lot in high school, and as soon as we started like focusing more on the podcast,
we kind of cut the music
stuff.
Every time we link, it's like, let's do the podcast.
Fuck that shit, man. Double down, man. We'll make some music. You guys
facts.
should come over to the crib, man. We got the studio set up in the basement now. Like,
fuck yeah.
I see pictures of the setup. It's crazy.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Fuck yeah.
It's not mine. It's Jerks, who's another person.
Oh yeah. I know. Yeah.
Man.
You live with him?
Yeah.
Him, you, Lothar.
Lothar doesn't live with me anymore.
Okay.
So it's me, Jerk, and then Bando.
Oh, word. Okay. Yeah. It's a backlot house, bro.
Somewhat.
Yeah, kinda.
You know,
I mean, like you guys got
affiliated.
Yeah, but you guys got like it's just a creative house. Is more what I meant to say. Me and Frank have been trying to get into like me, him, and a couple of our boys to get together, and so it's just easier to work.
Hell yeah, man!
Like
we got a nice system going on, man.
We appreciate that, dude. We love the idea is to have people like you on who are like local artists that we think need a brighter light.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I mean, here's the thing, man. Aside from you guys and Young Coffee, of course, there's not a lot of like platforms out here, you know, like for people to just come on here and just like shoot the shit, you know, and just talk and
hell yeah,
you know, or even promote, you know.
People need to see the full side of, you know, they get the music, they get the videos, and that's like, you know, it's just a part of who you are. You know what I mean?
Man, yo, listen, in music, bro, music is about 25% of the actual like job.
Right.
Yeah, it's the person
you know what I mean?
too.
Yeah, exactly,
you
man.
know?
It's a brand. You gotta, you know what I mean? Like
you saw with the hoodie in the interview.
Yo, bro, listen, man. I might not be the most like, you know, stylish of rappers, but there's no denying, bro. If you go out in public and you see me, there's no fucking denying who that is.
You always got the hoodie on too.
That's always
always got the hoodie on.
Exactly,
too,
man.
Well, how much of the you was talking about how like 75% of it isn't just the music, it's a lot more branding and stuff like that. How much do you think about the music? How much do you think about business, just time wise?
The businessman, Frank, always wants
the business. Listen, bro. Like I said, it should be art first.
Always.
If you make good art, then keep making good art. But you also need to invest. Like, listen. I tell this to a lot of people, bro. If you're gonna drop however much money on a feature or a video or whatever else you would spend money on you need to at least double that or triple that into promo.
No,
and make sure that you get. And there's a bunch of other promo. There's a thing about promotion and you know, putting out music, man. The market's constantly changing, bro. There's constantly like right now, like those Instagram rap pages are like the biggest way you can like reach a lot of people quick. Because I bet all your homies and a bunch of people similar to you and follow that exactly. Especially like Hype Hop Daily or something, you know what I mean? Like they made careers by turning people into like a meme or trolling or whatever. And yo, man, if it works, it works.
Facts, man. I remember a long time ago, it was like Kid something, but he said he was like a clone or something.
Kid Boo, man. I remember that.
Yeah, that was it, bro.
I remember that. Hell yeah.
But like that was like going back to like 2016 with like SoundCloud rap and stuff. It was like the roots
Papa
of
Perk
it.
Make my back hurt or something like that. Yeah, dude. I don't
Holy
forget that.
shit.
Yeah, dude, that was him. That was him.
Blast from the past.
Right,
bro.
dude? That was him. And the only reason I know that is because he was the clone dude.
Yeah, no. But like no, I
that's not the kind of branding
that
like most people want. You know what I mean? I feel like that's like
unless you do, man. Yo, listen. All publicity is good publicity, man.
Yeah, but that's not like
and I think a lot of it is just trying to differentiate yourself from the person next to you. You know,
yeah, exactly.
And obviously that one's a wild one that did not last.
I feel like that's attempt number 2 kind of thing.
It was like a fad. You know, people forgot about him in a day.
And that's the thing nowadays. That means more nowadays than ever before, man. Because like I don't want to say it's oversaturated, but there's a lot of people who make music.
Bro, yeah, everyone who has a little USB mic, you know, that they want to try, give it their best shot at least.
Exactly.
You know?
And that's the thing, man. When I first started, man, I was going to this studio in Worcester called H Hill, and it was like $50 an hour. You know what I mean? And nowadays, a kid who was my age back then, like 15 or 16, who probably already has a computer can just go out, buy a mic, buy an interface, and make music that sounds just as quality as that.
Right. If they take enough time to learn the technical side of things, absolutely.
I don't think kids nowadays understand how good they have it when it comes to actually like making the art, man. Because those, I mean, not that they weren't available, but they weren't as accessible.
And I feel like they're like gatekeeped back in the day, you know? Like if you go like it's like the big labels, it's like if they give you a chance, you gotta sell your soul to them.
Right.
To be able to
You know what phrase I hate?
What?
Industry standard.
Okay. How come?
That fucking phrase. Because there is no industry standard, bro. Especially now, bro. Are you kidding me? Like, what do you mean industry standard, bro? You're telling me like I use Ableton, right? Mm-hmm. That's what we use at the studio.
Nice.
But people are like Logic or Pro Tools or some whatever is the industry standard. I'm like, no, it's not. I can make something sound as good as that.
Dude, and there's even arguments to be made that you can have more versatility and like more. Yeah. And if that's your software, the way that they set it up, bro, it's like workflow. It's like how your brain works, you know?
Yeah, well, how can it be industry standard if like you could use something here and then you can't use it there, so you have to use it somewhere else? Like, where the fuck is that? That's an industry standard.
Minus numbers or anything. If we're talking sheer popularity and you know what the kids now, like what the youth, because the youth runs everything, man.
Absolutely.
If the youth, what they're talking about is not going to be what's on the radio now. It's going to be that who was just some kid in a room just recording the shit.
Yeah, no, and the radio's just going to echo that, whatever is blowing up in that second, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, it's the same thing, man. There is no... The industry standard is constantly changing.
Are you talking like production industry standard?
I'm talking about production. I'm talking about fucking
like sound.
Video,
if you're talking like sound, that's just ridiculous that people say because there's, you know what I mean, BTS and like pop music, and then there's rap music, and there's you know what I mean. Like there's no standard of any sort.
A good example is like someone like Billie Eilish, bro, who made the song that blew her up. I don't really listen to Billie Eilish like that, but the song that like blew her up was like her and her brother just making a song in a room.
That's like a couple
there's
albums.
No one before her that you can be like, oh, well, she's mimicking this person. You know, like she pulled that shit out of her ass and changed the whole entire music scene after that.
And she's the perfect example because she's literally one of the biggest artists in the world.
Yeah, she's got big titties too.
Yeah, she does got jugs, bro.
She got Yonkers on her.
She got that.
Which probably helped.
Man. Yeah, damn hurt.
I'm just joking.
God damn, bro. Can't even fit in the shirt. Hey. So
pulled that out of left field, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. You know the vibes. We want to kind of get into something that we didn't get to do it with Merrick because we were kind of just like into the conversation. We didn't really pull it out. But since you're a big PTP guy, you know of Florida Man. And
you guys have merch, by the way?
We're about to have merch very soon.
You guys gotta let me know, man.
Hell
I need to work the PTP hoodie.
Of course, bro. We're gonna get that shit definitely.
All right.
Here it is, Franco. Give us the headline, please.
All right. So this guy is from 5 days ago now. Florida man dubbed pooping perpetrator sought by police for break-in.
Oh shit!
Mysterious.
The pooping perpetrator. I love the alliteration.
Sounds like a fucking like outrageous like Batman villain.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
He's the villain of like Captain Underpants.
Yeah,
something like that. Something. Yeah. One time I found a book that my brother was reading. I thought it was Captain Underpants in my head for a second, but it wasn't. And he was using a graham cracker, like a half-eaten graham cracker as a bookmark.
He's a psychopath, bro.
And he's like, he's not psychopath.
He's eating the bookmark as he was going.
But it was a graham cracker. He ate, it was just...
Oh, it was a real, like...
It was a real graham cracker. Like, he used the half-eaten graham cracker as a bookmark. And I'm assuming he was going to, pick up the book and continue to eat it when he, a little treat. Anyways, get into the poop perpetrator.
Of course.
Police in Florida were asking for public assistance in identifying a man they have dubbed the pooping perpetrator. Around 2:30 a.m. on January 21st, a couple of days ago, a man caught on surveillance video broke into a Joe Crab Shack in Florida, in Fort Myers, Florida. He allegedly climbed through a small window that he broke prior to stealing multiple items, including alcohol, and then defecating on the floor prior to leaving.
Bro.
Please show me this video.
Oh, God, I don't... Bro, asking the public is crazy, man. If I ever saw that, bro, I just look the other way. I'm not...
Well, you know what? I like the videos. It's always funny, like, if a place is closed and they break in, steal the shit, and just leave the money for the thing, and then they leave. You know what I mean?
Bro,
that's funny to me.
Like,
bro,
just stealing some crab.
Dude, he's pulling a Jameis Winston.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, he stole those crabs from like a supermarket.
Graphic content warning.
Memphis. What the hell is this? This is like the fucking. No, this is not the fucking thing. This is that like.
I want video.
Yeah, keep
they
going.
got
Oh no,
pictures.
there's more. There's more to the story. Here we go. Scroll up a little bit. Fort Myers Police Department released 4 pictures and 2 videos on Facebook in hopes someone can identify the man caught with his shorts down.
He's pulling.
Oh, is that it in between his legs?
Yeah, bro, he's squatting. He's pulling on the chair.
That looks like a paper towel.
Jesus.
I just want the video.
Looks like a wet paper towel.
That's it.
Scroll on. Can you scroll
That's
back down?
it.
There's one more paragraph here. Can you obtain forensic DNA from what's left behind? One person asked in the post comment section. Others suggest the man may be disgruntled former employee or had been denied alcohol earlier in the evening.
Imagine being so.
Damn, we need to
fucking
find
mad.
that video, man. That's wild.
You guys do your thing. I'll find it.
Nah, but I recently saw some crazy shit about Florida. Unfortunately, it was this lady and her husband was like, terminally ill, and they made a pact that if he wasn't gonna survive, that she would kill him. And instead of like,
I thought you were gonna say like kill herself. No,
kill him and probably kill herself. You know.
Yeah.
And instead of pulling the plug, she came into the hospital with a gun and shot him in the head. And then proceeded to like not be able to kill herself, and then got into like a standoff with the police for like 4 hours.
Jesus, talk about a bad day. Man.
Yeah, man. Holy shit, man.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, you found it.
I found it.
That was quick.
You're the man. Young Jamie type shit, Franco. Give me that. Oh. Oh yeah. I don't know. It looks like he hasn't pooped yet.
Nah.
I think he just came from the poop.
Oh.
Yeah, he looks kind of.
He pooped first.
He's guilty.
He does look guilty. Oh no! Oh,
That look on his face, bro.
Yeah.
Gross.
Okay, hold on.
There's nothing
He
behind those
pooped.
eyes.
He like pooped like on the windowsill, man. He like shitted on the windowsill.
Smeared it,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
It's
What the
fucked
fuck was
up.
that? Like, oh man,
So shiesty.
that is some shiesty shit. Only in Florida, bro. You ever been to Florida?
Hell no. I'm too hot.
Yeah.
Too fat. Too hot.
You do much traveling in your life, or you stick around to these parts, kind of thing? I know a lot of people.
These
who,
parts
like,
are my home, man. I wanna. That's actually one of the main goals of this year. I was like, yo,
get out.
I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even like move out, just like get out and explore, kind of thing. Or,
Yeah. Massachusetts will always be home based, dude.
Yeah.
Always. If it wasn't so goddamn expensive, bro, I think it's the perfect place to live.
No, I tend to agree.
I like it. Other than the winter, like
Yeah.
January, February. Other than that,
Yeah,
you
but
know?
honestly, like, I feel like if I didn't have snow in the winter, it just feel wrong.
No, you know
I
that
feel
storm that just happened?
Yeah.
I was out of power for 2 days. No power, no heat,
That's
Bro, I was
no
out of
fridge.
I was out of power for like 6 hours and I was pissed, bro. I was like, yo, this is so
Did you not have, you didn't have like hot water or anything?
Nothing, bro.
Why didn't you,
The
like,
whole
hit me
entire
up,
time.
bro?
I don't know, bro.
I don't got very high. I got like warm
My
water,
phone was
but-
dead.
Oh.
You know what I'm
no, I'd
saying?
be
So, like,
pissed.
bro,
Just sitting
all
there.
around, I was fucked. You know, I
That's
was
fucked.
freezing. I was, like, literally just trying to, like, cuddle my dog and make sure he didn't freeze.
Jesus.
But
man.
anyways, point of the story is fuck Massachusetts to a certain extent.
Yeah,
I get what
yeah,
you're
yeah,
saying.
for
This
sure.
place is
Where you used to be in California looks fucked right now,
yes,
dude.
It does.
There's like
Is it on fire?
7 feet of snow.
no. So I lived in Tahoe, Lake Tahoe in
Oh,
California.
that's like up there. That's
yeah,
like Washington,
northern.
pretty much.
Right. Yeah. You know, in fucking.
It's fucked.
Dude, when you drive down the road, there's these 20-foot stakes going up with orange tops, and it's supposed to indicate the snow, like where the walls of the snow are. So, like, if you were to swerve into the snow, you know that there's like a
That much,
rail
yeah.
right there or something. You know what I mean?
Jesus
God.
fucking
It goes
Christ.
literally over your fucking car.
That's what I'm saying. It was. I watched a video of this guy snow blowing, and it was like outside of his house, and it was like just walls of snow, probably like 3 times the size of him, like 15, 20 feet high.
See the kid in
He was
me,
just
bro. I'd be
going-
like, yo, I could build like this.
Dude, that's
sickest
exactly what I was
igloo.
thinking, bro. With the
Yeah.
snow blower,
Got a
you just
whole
go like a
fucking-
huge circle around, right click, separate it, go right inside, hollow that bitch out.
Yeah, for real. Got a big ass tunnel
Like those
system
huge,
going on.
those
Yeah,
huge
it'd be
towers
sick.
of muddy snow at Whitney Field. You know what I'm
I
talking
do.
about?
Except
Like,
you don't want to fucking
plow
dig through
everything
that shit.
together.
You ever
at
play
the
King
mall.
of the Hill though? Like,
No, I
Yeah,
never
I
fucked
did.
around.
So
I've
fucking fun.
never fucked around on it in my life.
It's always a good time until someone gets their fucking neck cranked.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, because it's like ice at that point.
Yeah.
You know what I
Going
mean? Like,
straight onto
like
the
an ice
pavement.
yeah, it's just concrete at that point. It's become the road, dude. It's like, yeah, man, I love that
Oh
shit.
my god.
Well, yo, do you mind if we go through your Instagram and you show us a little bit of, tell us a little bit of background behind some of these videos?
By all means, man.
Bet. Well, the first one that stood out to me was this guy.
Yeah, that's me, man. That's the first single that I dropped for this EP, man. The song is called Jaded Sam. Shot that video. That's actually 2 seconds up the street from my house.
Where?
Shot that at Hollis.
Oh, it's at Hollis Hills.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, man, fucking, it's dude, the colors in it just look fucked, man. I don't know what's. I was literally telling
Is there
Sam.
volume? I don't think he's gonna copyright
Oh,
us.
true. That's true. I feel that.
I'm gonna need,
I'm
I'm
so
gonna need
used to
some
it,
fucking. No, I'm playing.
It's on this.
Cut me a check, man.
Is it on your computer or my computer?
Oh, it's on my computer. Oh, wow.
Where?
Hell yeah.
Hey.
Hell yeah, man. I don't know what Sam does with his videos, man. I was trying to ask him about it. He was not giving away no sauce.
He was gatekeeping.
No, I'm just joking. Yeah, I don't, like, it's like a saturator and like color correction. It's a mixture of everything, but
What's he? Is this a VHS camera? I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Fire.
That's
yo,
sick.
here's the thing, man. We shot that December 1st, man. I was freezing. I was so fucking cold, but it was
I was
like
gonna ask
sunny.
you if this is like the fall. It looks like.
Nah, man,
Yeah.
that's just movie magic, bro. I was so fucking cold. But it was like 50 out, man. But the winds were just
Damn, those jets flying over you too.
right.
What
Yeah,
the hell?
man.
That's wild.
Right, man, it's
Where did you
fucking-
guys go?
You said Hollis Hills. It's
Hollis
like,
Hills?
Yeah. You know where that is, right?
That's it's a little like orchard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's,
bet.
right up the street from like Fitchburg State.
Oh, the Proctor's owned it or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Proctor's on?
like near like Coolidge.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's go to the next one.
What's this symbol?
That's my logo, man.
Yeah.
Hell, man. I don't have like a name for it yet, but you know that stemmed from me and Lothar's old band, and it kind of got repurposed.
Word.
That was just a lot of ideas thrown out the wall, man. Like, I don't know, man. That a lot of it had to do with my boy Lucas too. Like he threw a lot of ideas into it, and I really love how it looks, man. And it kind of encapsulates like the whole aesthetic, man. I put it on everything now. I'm trying to make merch with that, like just like a hoodie with that just plastered on the chest.
I was gonna say that'd be good. That'd be good for merch.
I sure miss you. We're gonna give you something special this Valentine's Day.
Ugh,
When someone's in a
gross.
Where did like the dark and like ominous like vibes come from? Like what really influenced that?
Man, the roots, man. I listen, so like priorly mentioned, man, like the bands and whatnot. Like my roots stems from being in metal bands and being screaming like deathcore, hardcore, metalcore type of bands, man. And when I started rapping, like I never really like kind of meshed them like that.
Mm-hmm.
I made full blown like metal songs and released them before, but I feel like I'm starting to find kind of like a balance where sonically it sounds more, like what you're hearing, but you do get that essence of like, oh, this guy,
Yeah, like
and
you kind of hear the roots.
yeah,
in it.
aesthetically, you can see like it
all works together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to make it as cohesive as possible, man.
Fuck
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I gotta link you up with my boy Jackson. He plays bass.
Yeah,
He's
I
a
play
huge.
bass.
You play bass too?
Yeah,
Fuck
fuck
yeah,
yeah.
dude. He's a huge like heavy metal, hardcore metal
hell yeah,
guy.
man.
Like he goes to like as many shows as you can
Me
get
too,
to
man.
around the area.
Yeah,
like,
you guys going to that Backlot show?
I can't make it.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
man.
Fendi show.
Yeah.
Yes, actually, I was thinking about Merrick mentioned some shit the other about like Monday, some shit. I can't make it to that, but I'm trying to make it to that. Yes,
Yeah,
it's like
dude,
what
nah.
day is it? The 7th or something like that.
Nah, 17th.
17th.
I think I have to look, but I don't know. I always get excited at the prospect of local shows, man. I love, and that's like that's like the first big one of the year. Like there really isn't like a big local show like that, so I always get like What's up?
Good transition. Good transition.
Why'd you look at him like that?
PTP's throwing a show.
Let's go! Come on, bro. I'm gonna be a pit warrior in there.
June 2nd, and we want you to perform.
Let's go!
If you're
Come
there.
on, man. Yeah.
We're trying to get a fairly large lineup. Times unknown.
I don't give a fuck, man.
Time
Give me
sets
5 minutes.
unknown. No, probably like 10-minute sets. I'd probably say at least 10, 15-minute sets.
Hell yeah.
And we're just trying to get as the people that we have on, we're going to try to get as many of them and just kind of showcase, what we've had on.
Yeah,
Hell yeah, man.
Our homies have a spot where they throw shows in their basement. So it's largely
It's gonna be a basement show.
Hell yeah. It's in Lowell. The Valley is the name of it.
But yeah, they're very incorporated into the music scene of UMass Lowell. So
Okay.
it'll bring a lot new exposure.
There's a huge
People who
music
haven't
scene
found
there.
us yet.
No, I've heard.
We want to get them and then plus all our people. So far, we've got you now, Fendi.
Merrick
said he'd do it.
Oh,
we got
man.
a couple of bands that we're hoping to get during like the daytime at the beginning. And then, we're going to try to get as many more people as we can that we have on. We have another Kid Renaissance. He's like Jimmy Cran.
Fire.
So, we're trying to put on like a local, not so local, just like Massachusetts kind of showcase.
Yeah.
thing.
No, for sure. We at Young Coffee, but I did not. But Derek, we did that Rhythm and Rock Fest shit, and that's why I first met you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Remember during Fendi's set,
Yeah.
I tried to start like a little bit of moshing to no avail. That shit was fun. I was a busy boy that night. Yo,
Dude, you were hyped up. Well, of course, you just performed. Like you
Yo,
had to
bro,
be
I
hyped.
don't think you guys were there for my set because it was on the other. It was across the street.
No, I caught your set. That was
You
where I
did?
met you.
Yo,
yeah.
bro, my last song.
Yeah,
That bitch was.
Because I was
tweaking,
with
bro.
Jackson, and then you came at a different time.
When was this?
This is the
September.
Zenfest?
it wasn't.
I was there for Zenfest too.
Yeah, I remember
Zenfest
that.
was
I
the
remember
one
that.
in the. Oh, you didn't come to the other one.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
It honestly might have been
You
before
went
my
to
time at
Zenfest.
PTP.
No. This was more recent. This was the
Yeah?
one that was like at the park, and it was like not the one in the center
River
of
City,
Fitchburg, but
River
like
City Rhythm and Rock Fest.
yes.
I
thank
can
you.
picture
Thank you. Thank
the
you.
it was in Lowell, right?
No.
It was
in
downtown.
Fitch.
It was,
Yeah, in Fitch.
Riverside.
Yeah.
I'm watching
They
this.
did like, so they had like music on one side, and then on the other side, on like where the Main Street Cafe is, and like that back Main Street over there, they had you is where I met you,
Mhm.
I saw you, Lothar, and
Okay.
yes, thank you. I don't really
I've
know
never seen
what
that.
his name is because his Snapchat name is different, so
Bro, he
I
has,
only
like,
know him by his Snapchat name.
1,000 different names. I
Yeah.
call him AK. He'd prefer if you said BK.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was gonna call him. I was
Yeah,
gonna call him
yeah.
BKG because that's what his Snapchat thing is.
Yeah,
But
man, that's my guy. I love that.
I saw him perform with a lot of energy, Lothar and you as well. And then I went home, ate dinner, came home, and then I came back, and then I saw Merrick, and then
I was gonna say, have you ever seen Merrick?
yeah,
Yeah.
I caught like the end of it.
Fucking spectacle,
Dude,
man.
it really
It
is.
so crazy.
Dude, the amount of effort that he puts into the performance
it's
is
insane,
incredible.
man. I can only dream of putting that much. Like,
That's what I was saying. I kept telling them yesterday. I was beating a dead horse, but I kept saying like, dude, you give like 110% on everything you do. It's pretty fucking wild. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
even
Merrick-
the performance aspect with
Yeah.
the TVs and
Oh,
shit
yeah.
in the back.
Merrick don't fuck around.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
He was
It's not
explaining
funny.
to us he was doing like he would through the green screen do a dance and then fucking like have the background
Yeah,
dancers
you
be
can
him
pre-record it.
through the screens.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, it's nuts. The
ridiculous,
creativity,
bro.
bro.
Yeah.
How do you even fucking think of
That's
that?
when he said that, he's like, I had TVs and I just angled them, and then I just had that. I was like, what are you fucking? And then I pulled up, I was like, you recorded this?
At
What
the,
the
at the
hell?
coffee house, formerly the Zenden, they have a black box theater across the hall. Like, they rented out another room and Merrick converted it into a black box theater. There've been plenty of nights where I've been in the main studio working on music or an album or, mixing for somebody, and Merrick would just be in that black box just going fucking crazy,
Hell
man.
yeah.
Like, you just hear him like mad stomps on the floor. I'm like, oh nah, he's going nuts.
Oh, yeah.
He's going nuts. He'll come back in. He'll be sweating a little bit. He'll be like, "What's going on, King? How you doing?" I'm like, "What's up, Mary?" Yeah, bro. He does not play, man. I love Mary.
Yeah, and I think it's cool how, because you were talking earlier about how not every song needs to be perfect when you're creating it, and maybe you just don't release it or whatever it is,
Mhm.
but like dance is a good representation of getting reps. You know,
Hell yeah, it's
like,
a workout, man.
Right. No, and you're like working like your I don't know, like in the back of your mind, like that muscle memory type shit. So
yeah. It's like playing an instrument, man.
Right.
Muscle memory is important.
100%. And to your point, I think that muscle memory also is in like rap, in when you're like making vocals. Yeah,
Vocal inflection, man. Hell yeah.
100%.
But yeah, well, Tory Lanez, like I always loved the way he was able to like say that. Say and do, I guess, that he said is your vocal cord is just a muscle.
Right.
He's like, you can train it. He's like, I suck at singing. And he's like, all it took was just years and years of practice. And he's like, and now I have auto-tune. Yeah. He's like, but now I'm getting there. You know what I mean? He's like, I'm still not really good, but you know,
it's
he's
the
like,
same thing. It's the same thing with
better.
like metal vocalists when they scream, dude. They're just working the muscle out. You know, and
100%.
yeah, I could go into it, but I won't. But
Go into it, man.
Go into it.
No, bro. Like when you're projecting, man, I feel like a lot of people mess up when they scream from their throat. But if you scream from your abdomen, like in your stomach area, man, it's just.
Metal screaming is a good example of if you do it wrong, you'll fucking destroy your vocal cords.
Yeah, man, it takes years.
Yeah.
Years and years of practice. People think that shit's easy. People think they just go, and that's it. No. That shit is complicated.
No, and to the metal point, I like how you incorporate like inspiration from multiple genres and be able to create, because I like rock, I like rap, I like all these things, and be able to see the influences from each in one place. It's like you're a one-stop shop, you know.
I'm a music nerd, bro. If it's the bottom line for music, man. If it sounds good, it is good.
Hell yeah.
That's it, man. That's it. I don't give a fuck what the song's about, you know what I mean? Sonically, man, if it sounds good, it is good.
Hell yeah, man.
That's it.
Well, what's like your main 3 inspirations when it comes to music?
Fuck. That's hard. Yeah, you gotta play like waiting music or something. Clip it, man. Fucking, shit, man. Well, I don't know, I take inspiration from anywhere. I'll give you my top 3 who inspire me to do music, though.
Yeah.
Future.
Fuck yeah.
Easy. Top number 1. I'm trying to like tune in on one.
You just did a show last night
in Boston.
Yeah.
I want to go so bad. Anyways, I missed out. I'm trying to like tune in on a metal band to say, but I guess I could just say 2012 to 2015 metalcore.
Hell yeah.
I'll just fucking group it all, and then I want to say like, the 2015 to 2017 like Lil Peep, Goth Boy Click era.
Oh yeah.
Word.
You know what I mean?
I can really hear that definitely. For sure. Because he's like a blend of a couple of different genres too.
Yeah, man, and a lot of the affiliates like Lil Lotus and Lil Aaron, you know what I mean, fire artists, but they also take in heavy inspiration from their roots, which is also the type of like former even like. I thought I was even, man. They go crazy. Inspiration comes from anywhere, man. I can be inspired by a movie to make a song. You know, it just comes out of nowhere.
It's great. Emo until you take some fentanyl. Let's. No disrespect to Lil Peep, but made by that sentence. It was just a joke.
But don't do drugs.
Amen.
Funny enough, Lil Peep sampled one of our teachers from high school.
You're joking.
No, he did.
Yeah, like Mr. Makuga?
Mr. Makuga, yeah. He
What's the sample?
It's from a song named Shriver. Do you mind pulling it up, Franco?
Yeah,
Young Franco.
Whoa. I think I know that song.
I'm pretty sure it's called Shriver.
How do you spell that? Shriver?
Yeah,
there's an R before. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Shriver. I'd probably put Lil Peep in there. Yeah, there we go. I think that I should pull it up. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Trevor, right there. He I don't really know much about the teacher's band, but he had like a 2-man band kind of thing. They were like some of the first people to be experimenting with like doing everything through DAWs pretty much, like in like the 90s, early 2000s kind of thing with all their instruments and stuff, and they'd play like all their different shit. Just this beginning part.
Yeah, I've heard this song before.
Yeah,
that's fire.
Yeah, no, but that's him. Yeah, I remember he was actually pretty pissed about that.
Yeah, he actually
really?
he sued him. I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Yep.
Jesus.
Can you pull that up for me?
Now,
if you literally just look up like his name and Lil Peep's name, Yeah, right there. Hell yeah. It should pop up.
Legal war.
Put in the teacher's name. Yeah.
Oh God.
Fuck. I think
Mr. Guga?
it's Macuga, I think.
MAC.
UGA. Maybe that one.
This one?
Maybe.
No.
Sorry.
Not that one.
I've called it. I've
I
seen
believe
it
you.
before. Yeah.
Nah, for sure, man. I don't know. That's crazy, though.
Yeah, it is crazy. It's pretty wild that just like fucking in our town, somebody that we knew, have done that.
There's a lot of examples like that, man. People
Yeah.
from our town, man. I don't know.
Dude, Rayymond did stuff with like Bodega, bro. That's fucking wild. When I saw that, I was like, what the fuck?
Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I don't mean to like toot PTP's horn, but we had a UFC fighter respond back to us he's from the Massachusetts, and he like had a main event Rob Font. When we were watching it, and me and Mario knew who he was. Me and Mario are huge UFC guys.
Really?
And when we were watching it, we were obviously high, we were smoking, and we're just watching it, and he's like, out comes Rob Font. And we're like, oh yeah, it's Rob Font. I fuck with him. He trains in Boston, and we were like. He trains with this other guy that we know out of Boston. We're like, what the fuck? Yeah, Calvin Qatar is the other guy, and they're both out of Boston. We're like, what the fuck, dude? This is awesome. We're gonna see him fight another good fighter, Cheeto Vera. Out he comes, and on the screen it pops out, born Leominster, Massachusetts.
Really?
We like looked at each other. I was like, what the fuck? I like to wash my face. I was like, what the fuck does that say? It's like Leominster, Massachusetts. I was like, are you shitting me?
Probably pronounced it like Leo Minster.
No, dude, they didn't
Real.
even say it. They didn't even say. Like, he didn't even say it because they only announced where they're fighting out of. I think.
Okay.
And they fucking. I was like, what the fuck? I could not believe it.
There's a good amount of people who've like, I mean, in the comedian world at least, of people from Boston area.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. A lot of them. And a lot of, if they're not in the Boston area, they've been in the Boston area with, whoever they travel with or had to go stunt there or
The
wherever.
Boston comedy scene used to be huge.
They had all like the 80s people. I don't know. Are you into comedy at all?
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah, man.
What comedian, like, who do you fuck with?
Yo, you guys.
I don't mean to throw you on the spot.
No, dude. Yo, Theo.
Oh, Theo
yeah.
Vaughn, yeah.
Fucking, that guy cracks me up every single time.
Yes,
There's something
right.
about his voice, man. It's so infectious.
Yeah.
Like, he can just say, like,
yeah.
a normal ass sentence, he'll be like,
Dude, that's a dream podcast. Imagine like doing a podcast with Theo fucking Vaughn.
Chaos.
How funny that would be, man. I
fucking
would
can't. Yo,
laugh
could you
my
imagine
ass
doing the
off.
segment with the articles with him?
Yes, bro. Oh
Holy
my God.
shit,
In
man.
Florida too. I bet he's got some crazy stories about Florida.
Is he from Florida? Where?
No,
No,
he's
definitely
from
South.
Louisiana. So like right next
Makes
door.
sense, yeah.
So almost the same thing. I bet crazy shit happens there too.
Yeah, he probably has a story of his own.
Yeah.
Probably fucking just as wild, if not more wild than that article.
Yeah, I one time I went over to Tallahassee.
Trader.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And one time me and my sister-in-law, we went over to Tallahassee. We were looking for some muskrats, and we found this guy who was eating a wrench. And then I went back to the party, took a little bit of acid, and I never seen the sister or the wrench again.
That was pretty good. That was a good.
That was valid.
Yeah, that was a good
That was
impression.
Thank you.
That's a shame.
Try. Yeah, dude, we're huge into the comedian scene. That's why it was cool when we went to the rock and roll. You know what I mean? They had stand-up comedians. When me and Jackson came back, we caught the end of Merrick's, and then there was like a band or two that were playing before Fendi.
What Famine and Moshi.
Yeah, and
Moshi is. I was pissed. Not pissed, but I was upset because my set cut into Moshi's set, and I was super excited to see them perform.
yeah.
And so I feel bad for everybody that performed after me, except for AK, of course, because I saw AK. But like after I was done performing.
I'm talking on the main
Yeah,
street.
After I was done performing there,
yeah.
I ran across the street.
Yeah,
Trying to like catch the
their
back
shit.
end.
Yeah. So when obviously we skipped theirs, came over to yours. Then after all that shit, they had the comedic set there.
Fire.
And it was fire, dude. It was like nighttime lights, and there was just like some local comedians. There was this one guy from Providence who reminded me a lot of like Sam Morril.
Oh, I do know Sam Morril, yeah.
And he was very good. It was cool. You don't really see much.
Yeah, man.
Like,
There was
stand-up
like just like
comedy
a
around
huge
here.
mood board for Fitchburg. Like any and all talent was just on display that day, man. It was such a good feeling.
It was dope. It was an artistic blend of like what we have to offer, so to speak. You know?
Yeah, and that encapsulates Fitchburg, man. Fitchburg is just one big melting pot.
Yeah.
So just to have an event like that and to know that people like you guys and Fendi now with this upcoming show and
Hell yeah.
everybody, and to know that people are like being like, okay, yeah, we're gonna throw some shit.
Yeah, I have to
Similar
make it
to
to
that.
the
More of
Fendi
that
show
needs to
for
happen,
sure.
man.
Yeah, no, me and Colin been talking about it, but we wanna start pulling up to live events with like a camcorder and
Man,
a
that was
mic.
my idea for you guys at the show. I was like, yo, I gotta text them right now because this would be perfect.
Facts, bro.
That was the thing.
It was honestly, we would love to do something.
we were
like that,
gonna
just
do
so
it.
last
I was
minute.
supposed to have work. And then I like right before I was getting ready for work, they were like, "Nah, you don't have to come in." Like they called me out.
You're like,
So I was
take
like,
off the
bet.
work clothes.
And I
fuck
like,
it.
no, that's literally no cap. I was in my like dress pants. I remember I had the shirt on the counter, and I got a call from like who used to be my boss, and he
You
called
weren't there
me.
no more?
He don't work there no more.
Oh.
He's a nice guy though. And he gave me a call and was just like, "Yo, you don't have to come in if you don't want to. Like, it's pretty slow today." And I was like, "Bet." And I went like straight to the thing. But Frank was already doing something, so like he couldn't come. And I was like,
But
"Damn,
for the
bro."
next one,
And like I have a rule that I
there's
don't
some
really do. I don't do nothing
Nardwuar-esque
without
shit.
Frank.
You know what I'm
There
saying?
will be a next. It's like
Yeah.
you know those like I like Rolling Loud where they kind of like do like the off the
Exactly.
stage
That's
interviews.
exactly what we wanted to do.
So like
Yeah.
someone like finishes their set, they like walk down the stage and you guys are right there like, yo, can we get a few words? Like, you know what I mean?
No, facts.
Shit like that.
And
Just be under
make
like a
a
little
huge
tent,
edit
like,
of the
oh,
whole
yeah,
event,
yeah.
and like then promote the next one. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Like,
It could be less than 5 minutes, dude, but I bet, here's the thing about making shorter type of interviews like that with a bunch of different... Someone who was there probably watch every single one of those videos.
Yeah.
no, true.
Binge
We
them.
should. This is a good idea to do for our show.
No, yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I want to MC it. That's like my goal for the thing is like MC the thing. And like, so I could do that and then we could have like a little, what I was like my main goal for that thing when you mentioned it that one time was have a tent and like a couch. And then just have like, we have another one of these thingies.
Yo.
And just hang that up and like have people like, go, come down,
You guys
sit
should
down
do a
and just
live
do
episode.
a little, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And we'll just cut the in-between time, you know, and just have
Yeah.
it be like little headline and be like, now it's, you know, me with Chon, you know, me with
Hell
Mole
yeah.
Rat, me with, you
Dude,
know, Blank.
and maybe
you know,
we
just
can
go
after
with
our show do a little after party, you know, and we can
Yeah.
actually have like
We
set
can host
something
at my
up for
house.
there.
That's what I
That'd be
wanted.
dope.
That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah, no, dude.
That's what I did want to do actually. Have like an after party where we just can have like, you know, people floating in, be like, yo,
Right.
come down, sit there, like, what do you want? What do you feel about the party? Like, what do you feel about the set? Da 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 da. Like,
Yeah,
what do you,
man.
like, you know, what can we improve for the next show? Da 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 da. You know, just shoot the shit with people.
Bro, a live episode though would be such a like.
Dude,
You
hell
know what I
yeah.
mean? You guys were talking about like your comedy, right? Implement a little bit of that in there. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Live interviews, fucking, but kind of like have it be like a you know what I mean? Like a show. Like it's like Jimmy Fallon, dude.
Facts.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
saying? Like,
No, 100%.
It's
front
not,
of a live
but it's not
crowd.
scripted. You know what I mean? We
You could,
partially did it once, where like we had a couple people from at this place where we're gonna hold the show, the Valley. A couple of our friends live there, and more than a couple, like 7 of our friends live there, and we had 2 of them on for the podcast, and like a couple of them came in, and like our boy came in, he was hanging out with this girl, and like they just sat down and like we're watching and shit. So like that was the first time we ever had like a live audience, like somebody like sitting down watching us. But I'd like it to be like more open, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
be like yo, like come on over, like you know what I mean? Like
people
they-
can chime in the conversation.
Exactly, just
yeah.
like you sit down for a couple minutes, or like you know, as long as you fucking want. Like let's have a, you know what I mean? Join the
dude.
conversation, bro. What do you gotta say?
For sure.
Some
Yeah,
shit
no,
like
that's
that.
that's a great idea.
Especially when people got like a couple of drinks, and I'm not like too drunk. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to have somebody come on and be like, yo, no,
I
like,
don't
all
want someone
sloppy.
hit me up the
Yeah.
next day and be like, "Yo, take that down.
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
drunk."
Yeah.
No shit.
yeah.
Nah, I'm a pretty talkative person to begin with, but man.
Off the
I'm
liquor, yeah.
I just be chatting people up, man.
Hell yeah, bro.
Off the
Well,
liquor.
maybe
it's
next time we
hilarious.
won't do it after you fucking worked the
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
entire
so-
night, you know? And
Well, we
I'm
can-
chilling, dude.
We can also, what I also want to implement more is like, you know, like let's chill. You know what I mean? Like as much as it is I like to get it into an interview. We like to do it in like a soft, soothing kind of way. And this is like the first time we've like sat down and chatted. So
Yeah.
you know, I want to do like, you know, have you and Lothar on, bring a couple beers, you know.
Yeah,
have
dude,
some
me and
beers, some
Lothar are
guys,
like
and
a
just
fucking
chase some
dynamic
beers.
duo, man. I'd love because me and him we bounce off each other so fucking like
Well,
it's
we
just
were-
hilarious.
we were even thinking about, like, we talked about it a little while ago, kind of unrelated, but we wanted to live stream like a game night or something.
Yeah.
Like
Fire.
where we'd all be chilling, playing games, and it'd be like a giant tournament with a bunch of different people. But like different from that, we could just have like a live session where we all like create some music
Hell
or
yeah.
something
the
like
fucking
that.
ideas out of my brain.
Yeah.
That's the next thing I want
Go
to
into
do.
Yo,
Twitch,
and
live
if you
stream
want,
that,
if you guys
yeah.
wanted to implement more music stuff, you know, it'd be fire.
What?
Yo, if you guys have like another artist who's like about to drop, you guys should like live stream a listening party kind of deal
Yeah, it's a good idea.
where you guys like kind of like dissect it together and kind of just like go through
I
it
like
and do
that.
like an interview type of thing.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be a
Yeah, like song
That's a
by
good
song.
idea. Yeah.
Do a deep dive.
like
on
you
each
guys
one.
like listen to like a couple songs and then you guys like talk about it like, yo dude, I felt, you know what I mean, or
That's a
Fuck
good
yeah.
ass
that shit was
idea.
ass, you know. No.
Me and a couple of our friends are working on a little collab. I need to get Franco in on it too, because we need that Franco production.
I
But
don't even
I-
know about this.
you don't know about it. I'm gonna get you hit. I'm gonna get you both hit
Okay.
off air. So
Off
we've
air.
we've only made one song so far because it's been kind of difficult to get all three people here and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
recording at one time.
Conflicting schedules.
And like
whatnot.
yeah, my boy Nico like went off to Florida for like 2 weeks. So like when he gets back, we're gonna get back into the grind. I don't want to talk it up too much because you know a tree don't talk when it's
Yeah,
growing
yep,
type
yep.
shit. You know, but I'll show you that shit. But we definitely need a feature.
Oh man, Sam.
And that's a
do
good
it.
idea for like a listening party too. That's a genius idea, man. I don't know
Man,
how
we
we
guys should
should
make
do
a
that. Yeah,
PTP now.
that's a good idea too. I wanted to. That's another.
We were thinking about
PTP and
like
friends
the
kinda
people
idea,
we
where it's
bring
like
onto the
everybody-
podcast. You know, it'd be
Sick
like
as
one
hell.
giant
Hell
piece.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That'd be sick as hell.
That would be dope. That's
Yeah,
a
man,
good
there's
idea.
so many like ways. You
There's
can
so many different routes of
fucking
like.
venture. Like just fucking do it all, man. One stop shop, dude.
Yeah,
Facts,
dude, well,
man.
we want to get together with you guys down at the Young Coffee and like you start
Hell
like
yeah.
grinding like you know with you there and at your own studio at your crib and everything. And
Yeah,
just kind of
for
like
sure.
start working together because I think like we were talking with Merrick, it's a bigger community than we think it is, and like we're all really fucking close. Like it's not
Yeah,
like
no.
it's pretty incredible. You know, they're all like right here. It's all accessible, so to speak.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just like it's just crazy to think about, man. Like you could just like reach out. Like there's so many local artists I've never talked to, but I could just text them and be like, yo bro. They'd be like, yo bro.
yeah.
Like,
That's what I mean. It's like accessible. It's one DM away. Like
Exactly.
everyone's got their Instagram. You just be like, oh, I've seen this kid before. Like you were talking about your two roommates, fucking
Jerk
Bando and Jerk. Yeah. I was gonna say like I never met them once in my life, or maybe I've seen them like at something and just didn't really recognize them
Jerk
or
performed
whatever.
at the show in September.
I don't know if I saw it. Was it before or after you?
It was after.
I might have caught some of it then.
Yeah, he was on the main stage. Oh man, I was getting teed.
Oh no, I was
Holy
there when
shit.
me and you when we were together at the main
Yeah.
stage. Yeah, no, and then I saw that shit. Yeah. But like I don't, you know what I mean? I still don't know him. But like
Yeah,
one
yeah.
DM away, one whatever away.
Exactly.
It's like it's. I don't get why people don't work. Like I saw an album dropped by. It was just like a bunch of people who were promoting the album. I don't even know who it was, whose album it was, but a couple people that I knew like promoted it, and then they only have like 1 or 2 features on it. And like not that like has a problem. People should drop whatever they do.
Yeah.
But like I think that like collaborating, making music with everyone that's around, you never know what kind of like collaboration can be made like as a group, not even
For
just
sure.
like the
And I
music.
feel like
with people.
it's a little bit different, man. I feel like when it comes to your own art.
Oh, of course, that's not what I mean by that.
Yeah,
but-
no, I know. Really, like I don't want to add a feature if it's not going to actually add anything.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like, but like in the context of like an actual like collaborative process, man, it should happen more often.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
It should-
even like I'm sure as you know, when you're working with like a producer, or even as the producer and engineer yourself, when you're working with an artist, like it's just a lot. Like when I work with Frank and me and him are like sitting down, like I don't write every single bar that I write. Frank was
No.
like chiming in his lines. Frank was like, "You should say it this way.
yeah,
you should do
that's-
it this
that's
way
how
so
is.
it works
That's
better
how it
this
works,
way."
man.
No,
And it's like without
100%.
him, the fucking song would be whatever. You know what I mean? Be bullshit. It probably
Yeah,
would make the
like
thing.
features, no features. I think it's just the value.
That's
Building a
more what I
team
meant
of,
by like
Yeah,
not
yeah,
the
people.
features, but it's like you know what I mean. Like you drop like a 12-song album, and you know what I mean. You might have worked with me and Frank for 12 songs or whatever, but like
For sure.
you need a little bit of spice in there. Is what
Yeah,
I more
absolutely,
mean. Maybe
you
you
know,
don't need it, but that's what I like.
You can't
That's
just make
what I
the
like.
same
That's my
song
opinion.
12 times. You know?
Right.
Yeah, of course. You need to switch it up.
Yeah, man. I feel like like the term. And that's the thing, man. The term producer gets thrown around so loosely now. 'Cause nowadays, people think producer is just beat maker.
Right.
But a producer is like an engineer or someone who like curates the entire song. You know what I mean?
Someone who has that bigger picture vision.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
bring it
yeah,
all
sure, they
together.
make beats and shit. I don't make beats. I'm a producer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
honestly, I'm pretty sure technically there's two different names. There's like a producer and then a beat maker. You know what I mean?
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, like if you're working for a label, they're two different people, two different jobs. They don't
Someone who's like in the
crossover.
studio with you doing it, and then this person who's also in the studio, he made the beat, but he's just kind of there.
Right, he's on commission too.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
they'll just be like, "Yo,
That's
send
what I
me
thought
your
was
beat list."
cool about Ergo is like he's like I make the beat and then they send me out and I go to the studio and then I produce the shit with him, you know. And there's an engineer with me too, but like I'm also like this and that and da, da, da. And, like,
So
I think this would sound good with that.
fucking talented, man.
He is, man.
He is, yeah, he is really
His
good.
beats are just.
I remember
fucked, man.
afterwards, we had him on and we just sat down, shot the shit, and we made a little beat or something. But the things that he would pull out of his ass in like 2 seconds, it was incredible.
Scary.
Well, he was
Yeah,
on his,
totally.
he had to get to work. Remember, he was like, I'm gonna be late for work, but like, let's do it. And like, he like hella quick made that shit like. And he's like, all right, there's the drums. I gotta go. And we're like, all right, bet. And
Talk
he's
about
like,
mastering your craft. Dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
He's good, and he's working with like some pretty like not even like semi big. They're like on the map artists like Taliban. Like,
Hell yeah, man.
that dude's pretty big.
You know, like Al Qaeda. No, I'm
Taliban? What?
Yeah, he does.
I was like,
Bro, yeah,
What?
he's making beats for like crazy ass strings and shit. It's like, you know, like the cut that everyone sees when you're like wandering through the desert. And it's got like the fucking like wavy thing, and there's like
Tumbleweed.
it cuts to like a camel, and then it's a girl like
Oh.
and then yeah, he like samples that, and makes the beats for them. That's what they want. They want that EDM out there in the desert. Yeah,
They just go nuts. Like,
it's like there's sounds of like the drone missiles hitting instead of the bass.
bro, come on. That's fucked up.
That's what they like. Come on, that's what they want.
That's what
Apparently,
they want.
they want Prince Harry's head supposedly,
Bro.
because in that book right there, he talks about like killing like 25.
He's been into the whole Prince Harry.
No, I'm not that into it. I'm trying to get to the point where.
He's into it.
I said that. I said one thing. I said one thing.
Now I feel like I'm in the middle of something.
Nah, yeah. It's personal. To be frank. No. I'm trying to get to the point in the book. The reason I bought it was because there's mad memes about him killing. Like he does his entitled description of his like army military
Service,
career.
yeah.
And yeah, exactly, service. And he talks about how he like has 25 confirmed kills of Taliban. And like now they like tweet after him like they want him accused of war crimes and like all this crazy shit. I was like, I need to read that shit. That's hilarious. Like the Taliban are pissed off about fucking they're trying to get war crimes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're like, you killed. They like the score's 25-0 and they're tight. They're down 0-25 and they're pissed about it. They're down bad. They're trying to get that get back on the war crime. You know what I'm
Get it
saying?
back in blood, bro.
Dead ass. Yes.
No.
Dude, seriously. Well, wrap it up here.
That was a wild conversation.
It was, dude. This whole thing was a pleasure. Like we said, we gotta
about time.
Yeah, it's about damn time. But we also gotta get this more consistently.
Like hell yeah, man.
Every
Yo,
couple
listen.
of months or like every month kind of thing, and like whenever you drop.
Of course.
That kind of thing.
Man. Whenever you guys want me on, man, just let me know. I'd love to come back on.
Of course, dude. We gotta get Lothar on too.
Yeah,
Next
I was
time,
gonna say, I'll bring
you
some
guys-
guests next time.
You and
Oh, yeah.
Lothar come on, and you know.
Me and Lothar, me a jerk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
we get
Yeah,
some
no,
fun.
and we'd love to, like, if you're open to it, all the people you got in your house, we'd love to, like, get a pod in that space or something.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
you'd be
Fire,
interested in
man.
that?
Ben
No
was
pressure
trying
or
to come
anything.
with me. Yes, I was like, yeah, bro, I'm about to do this podcast tomorrow. He was like, PTP, can I come? And I was like, I don't
That's a
really
genius
know.
idea, Frank. Let's set it up. We got one of these for portable
Whoa,
travels.
I didn't even.
We have another one, so we can.
The iconic
It's
backdrop.
the swirly
Right.
thing. We got that, and we can take it on the road now. So we've been trying to just
Yeah, dude,
make
you
it
just
more
set up-
accessible.
You just set up in the basement. We can have like the
Right.
studio in the background.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, bro.
fuck
Yeah, we did the same thing with fucking Get Your Sneakers a little while ago.
We went
Yeah,
to
I saw that.
when we went to get you.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. But we can do that, and then we can make like a little song or something with everybody in the crib,
yeah,
and
dude,
like
that'd be
do a little
fire.
process, a quick
We
little
still gotta
time
get
lapse
that
and
one
shit.
with the homie from Anime Senta.
Yes, dude,
Yeah,
for
you
sure.
know what I'm talking about?
Um,
He just
the-
opened up like a Pop Funko
Yeah,
anime
kid from
shop in
Lemonster.
Sterlington.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kid from
Fire.
I'm
Oh
sorry,
no, I
Dante.
did see that because
Yeah.
I think Mole shared it. And I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah,
that's sick.
exactly. Yeah, he's I think he's a grade below or same grade as Mole. His name's Dante I forget how to pronounce his last name. Wicked nice kid. One time, right before he opened the anime shop, he was like bouncer. He was just he was checking the IDs at On the Rocks.
Okay,
And when I walked in, he was like, yo, bro, I fuck with your podcast. And I was like, yo, dude, hell
Thanks,
yeah,
dude.
bro. Then I saw him open up the anime shop. I was like, fuck yeah, bro, that's sick, dude.
cool. Dude,
So I
yeah,
was like,
I'm about that
Dude,
shit
like,
too.
you guys should
so
do a
hard.
vlog where you guys like go in there and just like.
That's what
Fuck yeah.
exactly.
Shopping, man.
Well, we like to do like a vlog in the podcast, like post at the
Hell
beginning,
yeah.
so you can kind of see like everything they got, and then we
Right.
give you like the down low on what you need to know, kind of
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
You know what
sick.
I'm saying?
That's great.
Let's wrap this up because I want to hear that shit you got with Mole Rap,
Oh,
and then
yeah,
I want to
yeah.
show you that shit too. So,
Man, hell yeah.
give them your handles and anything else that you want to say down at the end.
At CHON_978 on everything. You can find me on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. Go watch the music videos, SoundCloud, etc., etc. Fighter Flight is out now. More visuals on the way, more songs. Thank you guys for having me on.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude, it's
man,
our
our pleasure.
fucking pleasure.
Of
Are
course,
you
dude, of
serious,
course.
bro? All right, you cretins, go listen to that shit. Check you out. Until next time, we'll be cool in your platforms, Instagram, everything. Check it out. Smell you later.